Hello and welcome back to another Craftsmen Collective. We're just hanging out a little bit with Jane right here, just having a chat, you know, about cows and mushrooms, mycelium. But on to the actual episode. I've been a little bit busy since last episode. I've been mining, gathering blocked forms of resources and stuff to start kind of phasing out the regular versions of them. I thought about cooking up like the copper and the gold and the iron and stuff, but I figured I'll just leave them in block form, and then if I need it for any reason, I'll just cook it up. That way, in the off chance that I need the coal for some reason, I'll have it. Even though we do have quite a lot of coal, we'll have it in the case that we do need it. What else? I've been playing with a little bit of stuff, some blue or the red, a little bit more of red power stuff. So as you can see, we have some red or some alloy furnaces here. We've been using those to cook up some red alloy ingots, and these are blue alloy ingots. With the red alloy ingots, we've been doing a little bit of red power wiring in the nether, which I'll get to shortly. With the blue alloy, we've been doing a little bit of stuff with it. So, trying to make a battery box and make some batteries, and then slowly start using this frame motor to move the second blaze spawner over into the position. That way, we can have two spawners going at once to give good XP. Now, I've been doing a little bit of grinding with the blaze one blaze spawner that's there right now. Let's just go over there and take a peek. I've been doing a little bit of setting up and stuff, so it's still kind of ugly. I need to do a lot of work on it still. The thing I'm trying to get settled first is just the whole core of the system. And let me turn my sounds down because these gas are gonna be noisy as hell. So what I'm trying to get done first before I worry about any of the fluff and polish is getting the core system itself down. So right now I'm working on a off pretty much an off switch for the blaze spawner. The downside of having the gate down at the bottom is that I can't have like little holes where, like, initially what I was trying to do was set up, I had 4 lava drop points, and then the lava would drop down, and that would fill up the whole area with enough light that blaze wouldn't be able to spawn, because blaze can't spawn from a spawner. Or they can only spawn for a spawner if the light level is 11 or less. So with the lava going down, pretty much the whole area was really bright. Now, because I can't do that, because when I did that, the lava would hit the gate and then it would start spreading out. And once you closed off the lava, it would kind of drain down, but it would just sit in this bottom part for pretty much eternity because the way lava works. So, as we couldn't do a lava kind of system, I've been working and playing with redstone lamps, and slowly kind of trying to fit this box to work with it. So originally, it was a square blaze farm, and now it's turning more circular, in hopes that these lamps and stuff will get close enough that it will block out any of the light levels, that making it 12 or up. You see we have a insulated, I think it's insulated wire or coated wire or whatever, and so that comes down and it goes onto a lamp there as an additional way to light this area up. But a lot of it's just using the red power wire. Head up here, take a peek. Here's the plated wire or whatever it is, or covered wire, and that just connects to these little redstone here, and all of this connects to, well, pretty much all of this is interconnecting, and then we'd send a line of power into one of the various points in here, and that would power the whole thing. So you could see the little blaze kind of flying across. Pretty much once they hit that, they teleport and they go over there. And it's not like an instant teleport. It's like you can see it over like one frame, kind of like how we can see the world when we teleport from the upper upstairs to downstairs. So let's see if we can get another blaze to spawn. And as you see right there, it is 16 or 15 blocks away, I think, or 16. Oh, yeah, there we go. This is the exact point that you'd have to stand in order for blaze to spawn. So if we backed up one, as you can see, it stopped moving. Step back in. There we go. It'll start moving again. So this is the point we're going to be basing off the other spawner areas off of. So the next spotter we'll set up, I think, is right over here, and that will be 16 away from this block that way. And then if we ever find a third spawner, we'll set it off this way, and we should start racking in a lot of XP off of that. As it is right now, it's a little bit slow, or it's a bit slower than the end farm. I think once we get a second blaze spawn, second blaze spawner set up, it'll start getting comparable rates to the end farm. I can't say whether or not it'll be better or worse, but it's something we'll have to see. And then additionally, what we're going to end up setting up is we'll set up a dispenser right here. We'll set up a dispenser right here, and then maybe like right here. We'll probably set up a piston as a lock gate, and then up above there'll be lava it's going to push all the blaze down into this little onto this half block right here. And then the dispenser will shoot out poison, and once it stops ticking, we will take a it's the damage potion, throw it at it and kill it all and get all the XP. This is kind of just a little temp enchanting table to hold us over while we were enchanting. I ended up, it's at the base, I'll show you in a second, but I ended up getting, when I was working on this whole thing right here, I ended up getting up to like level 60 or something like that, just building stuff and killing mobs that would, get ported into here. But we're gonna essentially have blaze rods for the rest of eternity, and I think the rest of the server is gonna have blaze rods for the rest of eternity, because it drops quite a bit of blaze rods, especially if you have like a looting sword. You start getting you can get a lot of blaze rods. So like someone could, poison them all down to half a heart, and then just looting sword the crap out of them and just get a ton of blaze rods. Like I just got 28 blaze rods off that, and I have a whole bunch at home. I'll show you. Here we go. And a whole ton of blaze rods. All these blaze rods were from, almost all of them were from working on the blaze farm. And blazes would it was either when I was in the cage and I had to kill them, or when they were in the little killing cell. But that's kind of that right there. Is pretty much what I've been up to since last episode. I ended up going down here and mining up those blocks that we have saved before. Now I don't remember if I did that last episode, but if I didn't tell you about it, then I did that. So the next thing to do is head upstairs, and it's nighttime. Awesome. I'm not entirely sure why, but this area, I swear, is infested with creepers. Like while I was working on this last time, I had at least 3 or 4 creeper explosions right next to me while I was constructing stuff. So I had to stop, reconstruct it, and then a few minutes later another creeper would come. At even when someone came over, and you can see right there, zoom in. One of the guys was asking if anyone had any volcanoes around, and I told him I had one that he can come up in mine, and even while he came to the island to go over there, he ran into a few. I think it was him. No, it was Lemon. Lemon ran into a few creepers, and holes got exploded. So, in general, you'd think that this island had like creeper spawners in and shit. But this is what we're gonna continue working on. I'm gonna continue working on it off camera. That way, I can, skip night cycles and stuff, and kind of do it at a slower pace. That way, we don't have to kind of be sitting around bored on camera. So I'll be back in a second for you, and we will continue from there. So we'll be right back. And there she is, Temple O Rock, or the first of the 3 temples that we have planned. The base design is all set up based off of the one that was on my private server. There's a few things I have to touch up still. I've got to refix some of this grass or leaf flux that creepers blew up, or either creepers blew up or I didn't get to finish going up to the ceiling. I've also got to fill in some of the areas to make the hill smoother, so it's not like a little cliff face like that right there. And then I also have to add a little bit of lighting on there. Now, I'm not sure what type of lighting I want to add. It's either going to be torch lighting, like on the server version, or I might try to hide some glowstone. I'm not entirely sure. That's something I'm going to do off camera, though. So, I'm going to start filling in some of the stuff that's missing, and I'll do a little talking while we do so. So, I know I mentioned it last episode that I was trying to doing a little bit of thinking of how I want the content to be handled on the channel, and as it is right now, I really enjoy Monumental Victory, but I feel that there might be too many episodes out of a week. Right now it's like 3 episodes a week, and can I get in there? And although I enjoy it, it is the lower of the 2 watched series. So as of lately, since I started Craftsmen Collective, Craftsmen Collective's been getting a lot more views than Monumental Victory is, and which I guess kind of shows to me that people are a little more interested in the building aspect of or building aspects of Craftsmen Collective and such over the CTM Monumental Victory. I don't plan to stop Monumental Victory just yet, although I almost rage quit the current map I was playing on yesterday while I was doing some recording. But I don't necessarily have plans of stopping recording Monumental Victory. It's something overall I still enjoy playing that style of map. Oh, hold on one second, we'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I was getting a Skype call, and since I'm recording, I can't really join the Skype call. But as I was saying, I don't even remember where I was. Oh yeah, as I was saying, I don't even know where I was. Where was I? What was I talking about? Monumental Victory. I think in general I'm going to. Oh, Enderman, gonna screw our stuff up. And before I continue that, I think Endermen should have a chance to drop the block they're carrying when you kill them. That's just me. But as I overall enjoy Monumental Victory, maybe because of a nostalgia kind of thing, because it was the first series I started as a Minecraft commentator, or video game commentator in general, that I kind of feel obligated to continue doing it. But overall, I think I'm going to lower the amount of episodes I put out of Monumental Victory. The way I was thinking of it is, right now, Monumental Victory is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday-ish. And then the Craftsmen Collective is Tuesday, Thursday, and Variable Saturday. Now, as I mentioned last episode, it kind of doesn't give me much time to branch out my content and do other things. So the way I'm thinking of it is, we're going to modify our episode schedule so that we have Craftsman Collective on Tuesdays and Thursdays still. Wednesdays and Fridays we're going to do Monumental Victory, and then Saturday and Monday are going to be variable days. So there's not necessarily a set schedule on what the content will be for the Mondays and Saturdays, so that if we want to do an episode of an extra episode of Craftsman Collective for Monumental Victory weekend, but if we want to start a new series, we don't have to worry about planning around the other two series, since we'll have the 2 free days to do so. So I think that's what I'm going to do starting next week. You'll see the Monumental Victory continue on into Wednesdays and Fridays, and then Mondays starting next Monday will be the first wild card day, where we decide what we want to do then without having a set schedule. So I think with that I might start up some MineZ recordings. I attempted to record some MineZ, and I had gotten an episode recorded, and then just kind of scrubbing through the video and watching a little bit. I wasn't entirely happy with it, so I ended up ditching it. But that's one thing I might do on Monday, but I'm not entirely sure. I guess it'll be kind of whatever I think of doing on a Sunday night. But that's overall the idea for the channel's content. This should be fun. Let's see. While I'm over here, I need to start placing the sticky pistons and such for our door. Bam, bam. Get our that. I think it's gonna need to be back one more, so that it pushes, or it's extended by default, or retracted by default. One of them, I don't remember. And that. Also, I think I mentioned it before. I might have mentioned it last episode, but recently I've been doing a lot of PvP games with Saxman and Pie Guy. I think yesterday and the day before we did Ultra Hardcore, which is overall really fun. We did the free-for-all the first day, and then the second day, yesterday, first day we did a team-based 2v2v2, and then yesterday when we played, we did a a free-for-all with, I think, 6 of us, and it was pretty fun. Those 2 times were the first times I really got to play the ultra hardcore mod. I've seen it played by their Minecrafters a various number of times, and it looked fun. But it's kind of, once you play it, you realize it's kind of a lot harder than it seems just by watching, because there's a lot of stress. You gotta be very cautious about what your environment is, and very cautious of where if you see names from players, and very cautious of enemies and stuff. So you kind of have to be a little paranoid while playing to be playing accurately, and playing correctly. So that's been fun. I ended up passing up the ultra hardcore that they were playing today because of the recording, but we will soon be doing. I know Saxman asked if I was interested in playing a was it Sky Battle? Hold on, let me look. Alright, yeah, Sky Battle. So he was asking if I was interested in joining a Sky Battle tournament that they are going to be doing. And I obviously said yeah. And so, from what I understand, the tournament is hoping... The hopes for the tournament is that it's going to be a 16-player tournament playing Sky Battle. For those who don't know what Sky Battle is, you should definitely check out the Jazzy Pastry channel. They have a few videos on the vanilla Sky Battle and then the Nether Sky Battle. We will be playing the vanilla Sky Battle. But essentially is you have a small little platform that's over the void, and the enemy has a small little platform over the void as well. And you have a, diamond block, iron block, and a gold block in front of you. You also have a chest that's full of various goods, some watermelons, some saplings, bone meal, some cobwebs, etc., etc. And essentially, your goal is to either kill or knock the other player. Pretty much is to kill the other person, either via, weapon kill or lava kill or knocking them into the void. So that's a plan that we might do sometime soon. And of course, like my mod PvP, if Cal ends up setting up some stuff, or setting up times and getting people to join, I will also record that as well, and I will put those out. And I guess depending on what days we do it, I might put them out on our wildcard days, so Saturday and Monday, or what are the days, etc. So we'll see how that goes. I need to run down into our base and make a lever, and I'm probably also gonna grab a little bit of might be able to do it here. I'm not sure. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go into our base and grab a not a lever, a button, and we're gonna come back and I'm gonna do it off camera, but we're gonna set up a time-based T flip-flop in here that will open and close this secret passage, and then for the hole that will be down here, I will do that off of camera, and I will show you guys probably next episode. I'm not sure. It depends on how long this episode has gone so far, and if there's anything else I really want to show you guys. So I'll be right back in a moment. Alright, so we're back. I was doing a little bit of playing around with the wiring for the entrance to our temple, and I figured it's probably going to take a while, and I'd rather not delay this episode for Thursday, so I'm going to just end the episode a little bit short. It's going to be 25 minutes or so, which is a little shorter than I wanted, but I think it's good enough for today. But with that, I will catch you guys next time. And as always, if you have comments, suggestions, feedback, etc., feel free to leave them in the comments section down below. I will catch you guys next time.